Hey you, yeah you. Before we get this video started, I just want to say a thank you for those who have been a member of my Patreon. If you want to be a member of my Patreon, leave a link in the description down below right here. And there's a list right here of all the people who have been a member or a following member of the Patreon to help keep this channel alive. I would appreciate it if you do show your support, guys. You guys are awesome, and I really thank you for your support. Also, commissions are open, so if you want to commission for me to draw something for you, go to my DeviantArt page right here as well in the link in the description, and I'll draw something for you. But make sure you hopefully follow the rules in my Patreon on my Patreon and commission, so we can get it on the list for me to draw something for you guys. I would really appreciate it if you do, and yeah. As always, take care, and have a great day, and let's start the video, shall we?
What is up, YouTube? Frost the Hobidon here, and today we are back with another reaction video for all of you. And this reaction video is Death Battle. And Death Battle is back. I am looking forward to it. I am excited for it. And yeah, I cannot wait to see how this is going to turn out to be, because this Death Battle is Iron Man versus Batman. And if you haven't checked out this video yet, I will leave a link in the description down below. So go check it out for yourself before you see this reaction video. And then you come back and see my reaction. Please support the official release. I can't stress this enough as it is. YouTube is being very brutal and very heartless, as well as Rooster Teeth. They are a bunch of pricks sometimes. And that's why I'm doing a lot of editing and a lot of stopping to make sure these videos will go through, because that's to share my thoughts and what's going on. I will be pausing the video. So, Batman versus Iron Man. It's a battle I've been looking forward to, and a lot of people are looking forward to. And judging by it, they're going to be using their best armors, the best gadgets, the best gear, the battle of the billionaires. And we're going to talk about it as we go through this. And yeah, if you haven't supported my channel, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell for more videos along the way. Please hit the notification, because that is very important, guys. And if you want to be a member of the Hobidon race, there's a join button right there, so go check that out. Join the Hobidon Club and be a member of the Hobidon race to support my channel. I'm trying to post some new artwork there, access to only members only. And commissions are closed. I don't know why my Patreon thing, my opening Patreon is update. That was just to promote Patreon, but my commissions are closed, and they'll be reopened soon in the future. You'll go to my Twitter page to check that out. Twitter, Facebook, or on my DeviantArt page. That's to get updates to what I'm doing and what I'm tweeting. And hey, if you want to be a member of Patreon, I would really appreciate if you do. I really appreciate if you do be a member of my Patreon, guys, because I don't know what else to say. A lot of people are not being a member of my Patreon. Those are, thank you, but I really need the help. This is what Patreon is what helps keeps my channel alive. It's what keeps it active. So there's a link to my Patreon if you click on it. Heck, go to my website. There is a link there. Go to my main page on my channel. There is a link there. Like I said, please, you guys, I appreciate all your support to keeping this channel alive. And I thank you so much. Without further ado, let's get on to reaction, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, go. Alrighty, let's do this. It's been a while since we had Death Battle.
DC's vengeful crusader of the night.
Iron Man, Marvel's genius billionaire playboy philanthropist.
These two mortal men have used their intellect and determination to take their place alongside gods.
And being filthy, stinking rich sure
That-
doesn't hurt either.
That is true. That is very true.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills.
Alrighty, let's do this.
A death battle.
Did you have to do the poses too? Why do you have to be the poses? I swear, these guys are hilarious. Death Battle's videos are always fun to watch. Let's get on to it. First, Batman, right? Yep, I was right.
That's right.
Michael Keaton, you make a return in the movies.
Many psycho supervillains stalking the streets of Gotham City. I would make peace with whatever god you pray to, because they won't save you from the goddamn Batman.
If you're gonna say it like that, that's the best way of describing who Batman is. And I couldn't agree more.
But before he dressed like a giant rodent and employed little boys in booty shorts as meat shields, he was
Whoa, I wouldn't say it like that.
designer
No.
of the multi-billion-dollar company Wayne Enterprises.
Bruce Thomas Wayne, his full name. He is 6 feet and 2 inches tall. He is 210 pounds. And let's see. CEO of Wayne Enterprises. I'm still surprised that he's only 210. He looks more than that. And founder of the founder of the Justice League and the Outsiders. One of the 2 smartest men on the planet Earth. Amanda Waller considers him as metahuman. I mean, that's kind of funny because how Batman is able to do these things. Amanda Waller, the head of the Suicide Squad, she would think that he's a metahuman. Wants to know why you say that. No, leave Zack Snyder's references out of this. That Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. I hate that part of the movie. Zack Snyder does not know what a superhero should be. Okay, if you like Zack Snyder, I appreciate all the power to you. But still, I really hate that reference. The Zack Snyder universe is not the main universe, people. The movies are not the main universe. The comic books are. There are other versions of the characters in their own universe, but the movies are not the main universe.
Until Mommy and Daddy got 360 no-scope, leaving Bruce with a void inside him that could
Yeah, we know this origin.
Never-ending quest for justice and vengeance.
That night,
Most important, vengeance.
died, and the Batman was born.
Batman, the animated series, is still my favorite show.
Body and mind to become more than human. He would transcend his own mortality.
Batman Brave and the Bold was a classic. It had a classic Golden Age feel.
Jesus Christ! I feel like Zoloft and therapy would work too, but okay, whatever works.
Yeah, this is Batman. Batman, he's really dedicated to vengeance for his family's death. Parents' death.
Is absurd. He's mastered 127 martial arts, trained in stealth and
That is true.
assassination,
Oh,
and
wow.
he's a super genius with a photographic memory. He's the world's greatest detective, bar none.
Of course.
The League of Shadows needs to keep erasing Batman's memories because he keeps finding their secret bases.
That is also true. That did happen in the comic books. Batman has always run into these guys a lot in the League of Assassins. And I'm guessing Dick Grayson and Jason Todd has gone through that same problem as well, without the whole memory being erased thing.
Or the time he found a dead body with no entry or exit wound and a 40-year-old bullet nearby, and somehow determined it must have been fired backwards.
Despite being a master martial
Oh my goodness.
artist, forensic scientist, mechanical engineer,
And ninja,
Yes.
one of Batman's assets stands above them all.
his bat.
Stop that.
Bats has poured his billions in a tactical.
Yeah, he's rich. Standard bulletproof suit, automatic taser, utility belt with gadgets, Justice Buster, designed to beat the Justice League, carries several mini red suns. He has the final bat suit that covers the sandbox, covered by the sandbox, can alter minds, and the Hellbat suit. I remember the Hellbat suit because he uses that suit to raid Darkseid to rescue his son Damian Wayne when Damian Wayne was killed by Talia al Ghul's creation.
Armor and gadgets for every conceivable situation. If there's one
Yes, it
way to
is.
describe Batman, it's prepared.
That is true.
Reinforced Kevlar and titanium, his batsuit can resist knives and gunfire, and even protected him from this massive explosion. Judging by the size of the detonation,
All right.
Batman's distance from the epicenter, and the surface area of his body, he must have withstood a blast of nearly 60 tons of TNT.
Holy cow!
Comes with night vision, infrared, and a radio, while his utility belt is chock full of smoke bombs, nerve toxins, a grappling hook, and batarangs, which he can control midair and set to explode.
It was these tools that allowed Batman to wage his one-man war on crime.
Yep.
But once he got over his angsty loner phase, he helped found the Justice League of America in order to
The animated series of DC Comics is still my favorite for the DC universe.
Batman's knack for schemes and preparation skyrocketed to
Also, this little animated scene here is from The Batman in 2004 to 2008. That's also my second favorite Batman, voiced by Bruno Romano. He also played Spider-Man in the Spider-Man 64 games.
turning him into the Bat God we all know and mean. Like the time he developed a Bat backup personality that would ensure he functions as Batman in case of a psychological
Holy
broken
cow.
bat.
Holy crap. Yeah, I didn't know I did not know about that part. Also, the whole Batman God thing. Yeah, people like to overpower Batman. Warner Brothers is still doing that because they always Warner Brothers like to treat Batman as the God tier superhero that he doesn't deserve to be in a live action TV show. That he always has to be only for the movies. They try to keep him a mystery in animated cartoons, saying that he's the best Batman. Best Batman is always number one, always the most god tier levels of Batman. But in reality, he's just a guy in a bat suit with gadgets and just trained well enough. An expert. He's an expert strategist. That's what makes him dangerous. He's an expert in hand-to-hand combat, but he is still only human who is doing the impossible. Any other character can do the same thing, including superheroes from the Marvel universe, like Captain America. He's not as smart as Batman, but he is a military soldier and strategist and can achieve equal feats just like Batman. And characters like Green Arrow, even though the CW Green Arrow stole so much from Batman, trust me, CW Green Arrow has stole so much from Batman. That's why they could never use Batman in live action TV shows. That even Green Arrow can do the same thing as well. Batman's just happen to be the most skilled and popular.
Backup human operating system, like a computer, but it's his brain.
Of course.
Tailored to his teammates' weaknesses should they ever go rogue.
He has contingency plans, yes.
Which is why Bats comes prepared with extra suits for any occasion.
Fun fact, Superman gave Batman a kryptonite ring just in case Superman goes be mind controlled or goes rogue or being taken over by a supervillain controlling Superman. Superman gave Batman a kryptonite ring just for that to happen. So yeah, Batman didn't make the kryptonite up. Superman gave it to him because Superman trusts Batman. Batman may not be able to trust anyone, but he does. But that trust lives on through time, and Batman does trust Superman for what he stands for. And yeah, Batman and Superman are like brothers in the main DC universe, even though they're not related. And that's what I like about Batman and Superman. They have that brother-like relationship. They both inspire each other, and I hope we see more of that in the DC universe in live action or in more in animated. And hopefully sadly the next animated is going to be DC's Injustice that is inspired by the Injustice games. Fans like to think the Injustice universe is the main universe, and they think Superman is always evil just because he has these powers, that he's a god, he's OP, and they don't know anything about Superman's personality. They think the Injustice universe is canon. Well, it's canon in the Injustice universe, but it's not part of the main universe. It took Superman Prime, the real Superman, to beat Injustice Superman. We were like, hey, stop that. And Batman, and they always like to hype Batman as this god tier hero that is always right and never wrong. Batman is not always right. He has made flaws. He's not that perfect. It's what he does with those flaws that makes him incredible. He overcomes them.
Like his Nightfall exosuit to battle.
And we're only in Batman. We're talking this much.
Obviously designed to combat the Justice League. He even got a final Batsuit from his sixth-dimensional self that can rewrite your mind.
But my favorite
Wow.
is his stylish zebra suit, which he wore after getting weird Magneto powers. They just made his suit look like this for some reason. There's also the rainbow Batman
I never understood
suit, the
that.
suit of sorrows, and of course, the bat nipples. Chicks dig the bat nipples.
No, no one does.
Credit card. Never
No.
without it.
Nostalgia Critic hates the Bat credit card.
The one designed to put him on the same level of insane mind-bending power as his league teammates is the Hellbat.
AKA the single
This is the suit that he used to save Damian.
Forged by Superman in the heart of the sun, each member of the
Superman created this armor for him
Mech's abilities.
And boy, does it
in the
show.
sun.
The Hellbat is absolutely hardcore.
Made of nanokinetic mesh, it can shapeshift around Batman's body and operates via telepathic link.
It can fly, turn invisible, and
That's
fire a
impressive.
bat-shaped chest laser. And by diverting all the
Holy
suit's power
cow.
into his fists, he can use
All
the
members of the
laser
Justice
so
League
much
helped
so
make this
much
suit for
Wonder
him.
Woman's strength, and she's strong enough to yank the friggin' Earth around. Though it does have a 95% chance of
He has
Oh, yeah.
himself to save all of Gotham City on at least one occasion. It's that level of insane drive that pushed him to use the Hellbat in his one-man invasion of Apocalypse in order to bring his son back to life.
See what I mean?
Apocalypse,
I was right.
God of evil himself.
He did all that to save his son. Batman cares about his family. And he fought Darkseid with that armor.
This is incredible, considering Darkseid is a being strong enough to destroy entire universes
Yes.
and fast enough to fly to the edge of the universe in seconds.
Yeah, even though this is Darkseid's avatar, throughout the multiverse, there is only one Darkseid. And every Darkseid you see in animated series, those are all avatars of the real Darkseid throughout the multiverse. It gets crazy, and that's DC comic lore. That is still canon. So the Darkseid from the animated series is an avatar to the real Darkseid, but is connected to the Justice League Doom, that the 52 art style, and the Darkseid from the DC, from the Zack Snyder universe, and the main comic books. All Darkseids are connected in the multiverses, and they are aware of each other. That's insane how powerful Darkseid is, and the fact that Batman managed to go toe to toe against the main Darkseid in the Prime universe is impressive with the Hellbat suit just to save his son.
Since the DC universe is significantly larger than our own, that would be over 600 quintillion times the speed of light.
Yes.
Darkseid avatar even took a Shoryuken from Alan Scott, who was amped up from the energy of the multiverse. And Bats cleaned his clock just as hard.
But
wow,
incalculable strength is drawn from Batman's own life force, specifically his
correct
metabolism. Should any fight with the Hellbat go on too long, Batman may succumb to its hunger before finishing the fight himself, or absorb someone else's biomass for fuel. That works too.
Okay.
Basically, you'd have to be completely batshit insane to pilot this thing. And Bats, yeah, sorry to break it to you, but the grown man that wears his underwear on the outside isn't all there.
Yes. Batman's not perfect.
Completely aware of this. That's why he does not kill.
He's aware of his insanity and his insane war against ending criminals. That's what Batman struggles through, that 24/7. He is not always perfect. And that's what makes Batman interesting, that he keeps these in check. He does not kill because I go back to that argument with when he talks to Jason Todd. All he ever wanted to do is kill the Joker or any of his enemies. There's not a day that goes by him where he wants to inject his criminals with every torture and then end their lives. But the problem is, if he does do so, he will continue to kill, and no one will stop him. He has the resources, the skills, and the abilities to be the most dangerous person on the planet. And that's what's terrifying about him. This man knows 132,000 ways to kill a person unarmed. And he can't even go a day without, when trying to shake someone's hand, without thinking about breaking their hand 315 ways of it. Batman has to keep that in check 24/7. And he's aware of it. That's what's terrifying about Batman.
Because if he did, he understands that he can't trust himself to know when to stop.
That is, see what I mean? This is why Batman doesn't kill. He would be as dangerous as any other villain.
Superman in a one-on-one fight.
That is true.
That one's not canon. That one he technically had help. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, okay, that is true. That one, the Dark Knight story of the old man Batman fighting Superman, the Dark Knight. That one he had help from Green Arrow. This one actually is canon, that Batman actually beats Superman in this one. And Zack Snyder's Superman versus Batman is not even canon to the main DC universe. That's its own thing. Remember, multiverses, people. Multiverses. Zack Snyder's universe is not canon to the main universe.
Who else would kick the Spectre, the Angel of Wrath, God's divine judgment, in the face?
Wow.
Tell him to get the hell out of his city.
That's hilarious.
Batman.
He tells me, kick the angel of justice.
Think I haven't planned for this?
Of course.
You would be
Now Tony Stark.
doubting the destiny of genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist Tony Stark.
Every child in the Marvel Cinematic Universe knows who Tony Stark is, and they think he's the smartest one. But to be honest, the smartest person in the Marvel Universe is Reed Richards of the Fantastic Four, and I cannot wait to see him in the MCU. Is the reason why he's not known much because Fox likes to screw up the Fantastic Four multiple times. The Fox Century ruins the Fantastic Four. They're not popular, so they always say Tony Stark is the smartest one in the Marvel universe. It's probably why we don't see much of them, see the Fantastic Four much in the comic books. Now that they are, because Disney bought Fox, and just to get the Fantastic Four and the X-Men into the MCU, as well as Deadpool. Well, we did have a Deadpool crossover where Krog from Thor Ragnarok did a reaction with Deadpool, and that with Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool, and that was hilarious. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, because you can add massive prick to that list too.
True.
His parents died when he was still young, leaving the mind-bogglingly brilliant prodigy to inherit a multi-billion-dollar tech company.
Real full name, Anthony Edward Stark, or Tony Stark. That is his real name. If you read the Ultimate comic books, the 1610 Ultimate Spider-Man, the Ultimates, he's called Antonio Stark. Antonio Stark, who is a lot more alcoholic, who never stops drinking. It took this version of Tony Stark to tell him to stop drinking, which is hilarious when Crisis of Worlds collide in the Marvel universe. He is 6 feet and 1 inches tall, genius, billionaire, philanthropist, playboy, founder of the Avengers and the Illuminati. Yeah, he formed the Illuminati with Reed Richards, Professor X, I believe. Either Black Panther or Doctor Strange. Yeah, Doctor Strange was there. I remember that one. He was trained by Captain America, Black Widow, and Shang-Chi. I saw Shang-Chi the movie last week, and it was a good movie. Go check it out. I don't know why China is. My bad. My bad. Let's not mention China about this. Forget you didn't hear that. He's the first human being to ever wield the Infinity Gauntlet, unless you mean unless you're talking about the MCU. Yeah, and he likes to role play as Doctor Strange. Oh wow, that's hilarious. He likes to role play as Doctor Strange.
With mommy and daddy's purse strings, Tony decided to live it up and down in booze and the ladies.
Which was
Of course.
problematic considering he made his fortune as a part of a military-industrial complex.
Yes,
Throwing
this is what made
devastating arms to
the
highest
other
bidder.
Marvel characters
Tony gets
don't
to
like
see
Tony
his
Stark that
handiwork
much.
firsthand when
His
it literally
past.
blew up in his face.
Yeah, this happened.
He never had much of a heart to begin with, but after that, he literally had even less. Unlike so many men of weaker spirit, though, Tony refused to give up. He was made of tougher stuff. He was made of iron.
So he built himself a robot suit to bust the hell out of there. And when he
I hope there is a Iron Man suit that is an inspiration to the Iron Man Mach 1, because something about the classics is always good to have. I like the modern armor, and tell you what my favorite Iron Man armor is after Iron Man's is done.
he got back to the good old US of A, he devoted his life to protecting the world from the kinds of weapons he helped make by making an
It's
even
changed
better
them
robot
better.
suit and becoming a superhero.
I am Iron Man.
Building new
Yeah, sadly, characters like Hank Pym, Nick Fury, Black Widow, and Maria Hill and the government, they hate Tony Stark because they think he's a selfish, heartless douchebag, and and they and doesn't care about anyone, and he ruined people's lives. No, Tony Stark has changed for the better. Even when Tony Stark has proved it time and time again that he has changed for the better and has and dedicated his life to help others. They still don't believe him. It's kind of getting old. These type of arguments.
suits of armor wasn't just a hobby for Tony, but an obsession.
Right.
The course of his long career as a
The
fighter
modular
for the
armor.
Avengers, he has constructed
That's the modular
dozens
armor,
of
Mach
models
13.
that can call to him at once like a literal
We never
one-man
see that
army.
armor in the
Most of his
MCU,
armors come with the same basic toolkit: super strength, massively hypersonic flight,
and we never
explosive
will,
breath.
sadly.
Pulsars are extremely dense beams of muons, unstable subatomic particles similar to electrons. They're actually really
Oh.
interesting. See,
Yep.
they're classified as leptons, which don't have any known substructures. Just sort of like
It's a laser!
suck the fun out of it.
He's
His
nerding out
armors
it.
also come with onboard AI, like Friday, which can
And
hack
Jarvis.
technology.
Tony Stark had numerous of AIs in the past, including the backup AI himself, if he were able to influence a outside source. Yet Tony Stark has a Tony Stark AI. There's a AI known as Not Tony. That AI armor is with Ironheart. She has that AI because Tony Stark gave it to her to guide her. Last time I saw her, she was in the Ultimate Universe 1610, but something happened to 1610 that got destroyed. Yeah, so that happened. And Jarvis and Friday are my two favorite AIs for Iron Man, but I like Jarvis more, but I do get used to Friday.
Command his other suits to fight remotely and operate down to the picosecond.
Yeah, she even got her own AI body. That female figure is Friday. She made her own little AI avatar.
Even outdated armors are strong enough to blow up a chunk of rock as big as Manhattan. By taking a look at its speed, Tony's armor would have had to be hidden with an energy of nearly 300 teratons of TNT.
Impressive.
3 times stronger than the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs.
Holy crap.
Defending the Earth has conditioned Tony to be prepared for any.
I remember this animation.
And he has an armor for almost
Crossover with Iron Man,
He's got
Spider-Man, and the
an armor
Hulk.
to bust Hulks, an armor to bust Thors, an armor that can turn intangible, a super tiny armor that can mess with your insides, and an armor
Yep.
made of white sticky alien goo.
That is the symbiote armor. He won that against Lex Luthor in his death battle.
Definitely not legal in all 50 states.
Gross. In order to remain as flexible as possible, though, his standard go-to is the Model Prime.
I love this armor. This is the Model 52 Iron Man Prime, the Model Prime armor. This is my favorite Iron Man armor. I don't know why it does not get enough love in the video games. I've been waiting for Marvel's future fights to bring this armor into the collection because I really love this suit of armor. We don't get 3D models of it. Fans don't even talk about this armor. This is one of my favorite Iron Man armor suits. It's popular. It's the all new, all different Iron Man armor suit. This thing is like nanotech to its fullest. It can turn into a Hulk Buster automatically. It can create swords. It goes sword mode, buster mode. It can go stealth mode. It can turn into any weapon with nanotech armor, and I love it. I love this armor to a T. Why does not get enough love is insane for me. There are some inspirations of this armor in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. His Infinity War armor is an inspiration to it.
It has all the classic Iron Man staples and has even incorporated.
See, I love this armor. Why don't we get more of this?
Stealth mode
And a badass lightning samurai sword.
See what I mean?
One about the smug
Samurai mode in this suit.
style and crippling alcoholism. But look who's talking.
it was more than like.
Yeah, his battle against alcoholism really was a challenge for him. Is what changed Tony Stark for the better, to be honest with. His battle against alcoholism.
That same devil-may-care attitude that led to Tony revealing his secret identity to the world, which I guess had no consequences.
Yep.
Look, Wiz, when you build a space laser strong enough to wipe out alien fleets in one shot, I don't think the Mandarin is going to interrupt your shawarma lunch.
Space laser is a
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
speculative superstructure that is meant to encircle an entire star and harness its energy. Something only possible by a theoretical Type 2 civilization on the Kardashian.
Wow.
It's basically when you're galaxy-brained enough to draw power from the entire solar system.
I know it's comics, but the
Yep.
fact that Tony just has one of these lying around is insane.
I
Tony
know.
has Soul's hammer.
He has those up and ready, just in case.
Planet at only a 2% charge.
2% charge.
Remember you talking about how it'd solve your student
So that satellite's at 2%. It's strong enough to blow up the planet. That's insane.
I'm not legally at liberty to discuss that.
Okay then.
years of protecting the world from aliens, gods, and even his friends. All of that stuff wore Tony down and turned him into the one thing he promised himself he would never become.
Oh yeah. He became a member of the government. To be fair, To be fair, it wouldn't help that Maria Hill from the Marvel Cinematic from the Marvel 616 universe pushed him into joining the government and Shield. Every hero be registered. Maria Hill was a prick in the main comic books, and she's shown that same attitude of being a complete prick in the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, always being having a hatred towards Tony Stark. She's not afraid to kill Tony Stark, but she always hated him. She has no respect for Tony in a way. I mean, she doesn't want him to die, but she is willing to kill him, and she always want him to force all superheroes to register for Shield in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, which would lead to civil war. Heck, she is willing to kill Captain America just for not registering, which is kind of messed up. Why I don't like Maria that much, but I do like her in the MCU. She was more reasonable and funny.
Superhuman Registration Act led to a literal civil war between superheroes. It wouldn't be his last.
Oh, yeah. Spoilers, Civil War 2, Captain Marvel, whoever been writing that story, they made Captain Marvel hateable, and she kills Tony Stark one time in that. All because she tries to arrest Miles Morales, thinking that Miles would kill Captain America, who was not even the real Captain America. It was just a Captain America made by Real Red Skull to become who was a member of Hydra. The real Captain America was trapped in a cosmic cube that time. So yeah.
He's beaten Captain America in hand-to-hand combat.
He has beaten Reed Richards in chess 5 times. That's impressive.
He even matched Magneto. Magneto, the guy that controls metal,
Yep. That has happened before.
By amplifying his power with Jupiter's magnetic field.
If you also watch Iron Man Armored Adventures, he has matched Magneto before. Iron Man Armored Adventures. What if Tony Stark was a teenager during those things? That was a classic on Nicktoons. I always liked that show.
And then Max punched him with the power of the sun, and it was like no big deal. There really doesn't seem to be a limit to how insane Tony's tech gets. In the movies, this is the same guy that figured out time travel.
Tony Stark has history of time travel, including the 1998 Iron Man series. That makes sense.
Yeah, sure. Go to the Middle Ages.
Oh yeah. I would make a joke of the Middle Ages.
An entire virtual universe where the only limit is his imagination.
Yes, this is happening in the comics. Thank you, comic book historian. Thank you, comic book historian, for your stories in the Iron Man in the comic books reviews and storytelling. The escape allows you to do anything with your imagination. That Iron Man suit was given to by his brother Arnold Stark, but even though Tony Stark made it for him.
The Godbuster.
It's literally Iron Man going Super Saiyan. The Godbuster was so powerful it destroyed the entire escape in a
I think about another Iron Man suit. It just looks similar to the gears.
An earlier iteration of the Godbuster was able to stand up to Celestials, cosmic gods that can warp reality, like Galactus, Odin, and Franklin.
Wait, Franklin. Oh, Franklin Richards, Susan Storm and Reed Richards' son. Yeah, Franklin Richards is very powerful, even for a little boy. He is very powerful. He is the son of Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman. And Odin, the fact they can match Odin and Galactus is also impressive as well.
Threaten the multiverse with their power.
So it lives up to the friggin' name, in case you were wondering.
Pretty much.
That kind of power that makes Tony special. After a life spent wallowing in vice and pleasure, Tony rebuilt himself into a man he could be proud of.
He's a family man.
Who could sacrifice everything to save the world.
I miss MCU Tony.
Had a heart of gold.
Aw.
Want my property? You can't have it. But I did you a big favor. I have successfully privatized world peace.
I love Robert Downey Jr. He is the best Tony Stark live action actor. Oh man, he is the Iron Man. He is the best Iron Man actor.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, if you want the same level of confidence as these two billionaires, check out Bluetooth.
Skip.
And your name is? I'm Thor. You're Thor? Well, it hurts. Once again, this whole broadcast has been brought to you by Sand. It's everywhere. Get used to it.
All right, let's go. Are you listening to music, Bruce? All right, knock knock at the door.
Hey, bats! Now, I can respect a man with a healthy sense of paranoia and billions to spare, but Steve and Nat are really up my ass about this.
Oh, Captain America wants you to go talk to Bruce.
Take the watchtower offline now, Bruce.
You don't
Okay.
fight, Tony. It'll be the biggest mistake of your life.
Okay. That's Batman voice.
The watchtower is being attacked.
Seriously, bats? I figured out hacking in the 2nd grade. How do you think I got in here? Aside from...
All right.
Really, Bruce?
This is a long video for me.
I thought we were grown-ups here.
Tony's still cracking jokes.
Ready when you are.
Oh, crap. Right away. Right away. Okay, then. Let's go.
Friday, I need Soul's Hammer online pronto. Match my coordinates. I'll try to... Oh.
Okay. Use the watchtower as a battering ram. Why not?
What did you expect? I am Batman.
Okay.
And I am Iron Man.
His Godbuster armor. Let's be honest. If it was a fist of fight, no armors, no gadgets, no tools, Batman would brutally beat Tony Stark in a fist fight. But they're using everything they got here.
I've got a suit for everything, bats, including busting wannabe gods like you.
Yep. Let's go. Wow. I'm guessing Tony's probably thinking right now.
Bust this.
That is cool. I love it. Wow. What? He branded his laser beam. The fact that this man had the time to brand his laser beam with bat symbols, that is hilarious. Oh man, Batman. Bat obsession much? I mean, this is the guy who made bat symbols with the plasmic explosives in Arkham series.
Some power to hacking that suit. Like I
Oh,
said,
he hacked the suit.
grade. Friday, fire the hammer.
At your location? Are you sure? Oh, he had a plan for that. He had a plan for that. Barely survived. Yeah.
No more armors, Tony.
Yeah, Batman has the advantage for this.
To man.
Well, man to genius billionaire playboy.
Enough for the ego, Tony. You're about to get beaten. Keep in mind, I want to keep in mind that Tony was trained by Captain America, Black Widow, and Shang-Chi. Batman's just way better.
Maybe just one more.
Oh.
Model 58, the nano armor.
Oh.
Snuggle your body back on the watchtower. Friday,
Oh, I see.
initiate self-destruct.
He pulled an Iron Man 3. Oh, wow. Toasty.
Friday, I could really use a drink.
Don't drink. Also, rest in peace, Batman. What is this? Is like your third time losing, Batman? This is not your day, Bruce.
KO! Oh, come on! You know if they fought naked, Batman would have beat the shit out of him.
That is true. That is very true. So I'd like to hear why Tony Stark won.
Batman
I'm very
is
neutral to
by
this.
his tenacity, preparedness,
'Cause I like
and
both
genius.
characters.
So is Tony Stark. So neither could rely on that skill set alone to pull them through.
Ah.
Shouldn't come as a surprise. Batman's standard batsuit couldn't quite hold up to the firepower of even the most basic Iron Man armors. The batsuit
That is true.
surprisingly tough, sure, but it isn't taking hits from a dude that can punch apart Manhattan. And despite
Makes
not having
sense.
a ton of nifty gadgets, Iron Man's armors were way varied and powerful.
That does make sense. Tony Stark has fought beings who can blast him, set explosions, and can protect him from superpowered threats. Batman's suit is tough, but not to Iron Man's status of durability. But his original costume, not his other bat suits.
With time, he could certainly figure out a plan of attack.
He
but
could,
since
yes.
Tony is just as much a genius schemer as Batman, he could do the same.
There are
Right.
lots of cases where he would have won, especially with his ace.
The Justice Buster was specifically designed to face the Justice League. Many are armented with ineffective against most Iron Man's armors. Likewise, cannot counter abilities that contains Iron Man's suits. So the Batman's Justice Buster was only made for the Justice League, not made for characters like the Avengers.
Of the whole, the
Because
Hellbat.
Bruce Wayne doesn't know Tony Stark.
Speed absolutely dwarfed the majority of Iron Man's arsenal, and could have killed him immediately were it not for Tony's own trump cards.
Yes,
The Godbuster, which was
Batman could have won,
to contend with.
but Tony
The Hellbat
just
could
a
take
step
on
ahead with his
Darkseid,
trump
but a weaker
cards.
version of the Godbuster could hold its own against Celestials.
Darkseid
Yep.
being capable of threatening the multiverse with his power
That is also true.
faster than light, but
That is also true. Tony Stark's armors, without being piloted by Iron Man himself, has held back celestial beings and powerful beings who are like universal threats. Even the weakest armors can stop them.
the Celestials were capable of the same.
With an armor that strong, Tony could buy himself enough time to break out all his other tricks, like sneaking nano armors into Batman's body, phasing through him with ghost tech, draining the Hellbat's power, or just hacking his suit and shutting it off.
And with an
Yeah.
army of armors at his
He could have
beck and
used the
call,
same
he could
armor that he
sneak
had
off
against
long enough to avoid those
against
Hell,
Lex
since
Luthor.
he can control them remotely, he technically didn't even need to be there and put himself in harm's way.
That is also true.
The Hellbat used Batman's
He can
power
pilot them
as a
remotely.
battery. He needed to end the fight quick, or else his own armor would kill him first. With Tony throwing an army at him, he didn't have a good way of doing that. Tony just
That is
had
true.
too much shit to throw at Batman, while Batman didn't have the time or options he needed to keep up.
Makes
Batman
sense.
may have been a god among men, but Iron Man's wealth of gadgets, insanely powerful tech, and greater mechanical experience allowed him to crush the Cape Crusader.
Quick question. How many of you want to see Batman Batsuit made of vibranium given to him by T'Challa in a Marvel and DC crossover? I would like to see a vibranium Batsuit that is inspired with the designs inspired by the classic suit with the rebirth bat symbol with the yellow lines around it with reflecting blue highlights. I would like to see that be created.
You might think it's an injustice that Batman's
Injustice, of course.
Iron Man was in a whole nother league.
The
Wow.
winner is Iron Man.
Congrats, Tony Stark, and welcome back, Death
Hey,
Battle.
everybody, I hope you enjoyed that episode. If you're looking for something else to watch, we just released a brand new show called Last Laugh on Rooster Teeth. It's all about people trying to make each other
All
laugh
right,
and
let's do it.
everybody trying not to.
So
Check
who's
out the link in
next?
the box below me. Thanks.
Who's next? Oh. Crap. The next Death Battle. Goku Black versus Eber Thong, the Reverse Flash. Okay. Evil twin versus evil twin. Well, not really twins, but hey, an evil counterpart versus evil counterpart. Reverse Flash, the evil version of Barry Allen, Eber Thong, and Goku Black, basically Zamasu stealing Goku's body. Both deal with time travel, both kill a lot of people. Eber Thong is psychopathically insane, and Zamasu is insane with a god complex. I'm looking forward to see how that goes. And I know a lot of people want Goku Black is going to win. They do not underestimate DC characters. They can be insane and can rival other characters as well. DC comics are no joke. Just because Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super characters, they can blow up planets. DC characters have faced beings that blow up planets before. Anywho, alrighty. Congrats to Iron Man and Batman. This is in Death Battle. Iron Man won the Death Battle. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little reaction video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. What were your thoughts on this death battle? Did you enjoy it? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, take care, have a great day, and be safe. And most importantly, stay frosty and stay healthy out there. Catch you all later. Make sure to wash your hands and make sure to wear a mask before you go out. Take it easy, guys, and be safe.
Get over here!